Superpowers, we talk a lot about aliens. Now let's put those two things together. In 1971, a Serbian-American scientist named Dr. Andrija Puharic met Uri Geller, a young Israeli man who claimed to be a psychic. Uri came off really arrogant and wanted nothing besides fame and fortune. The people around Uri would often call him an arrogant punk, but Puharic saw something in him and decided to see what Uri could do. So Puharic rented a 6th-floor apartment near the Mediterranean coast north of Tel Aviv and decided to conduct some experiments on Uri to see if he really had paranormal powers. Puharic was shocked to find that Uri was indeed arrogant, but for a reason. He was the real deal. He could read the 3-digit number in Puharic's mind when they were in different rooms. He could deflect a compass needle with a single thought. He could even bend a stream of water from a tap by holding his hands a few centimeters away, as well as use psychokinesis to move matchsticks. Puharic was so curious as to how Uri obtained his gifts that he urged him to go under hypnosis. Although Uri declared that he could not be hypnotized, he agreed and soon fell into a deep trance. Uri then began telling his life story. One part of this story explained how he got his powers. Uri was born in a Tel Aviv hospital on December 20th, 1946, and when he was barely 3 years old, he walked inside the fence of an old Arabic house when suddenly he felt something above him, and when he looked up, he saw a ball of light hanging above him. It drifted towards the ground, and suddenly Uri was hit with a beam of light. He described it as a large shining bowl from which a faceless figure appeared. The figure raised its arms, and suddenly Uri was hit with a ray of light on his forehead and was knocked back. He said that the moment he was struck by the beam of light was the moment his powers were activated. Basically, what Uri is trying to say is that a UFO gave him superpowers. Uri's story received even more merit when 35 years later, someone claimed to have witnessed the entire event. A retired Israeli Reserve Air Force captain Yaakov Avrahami contacted Uri to tell him that he was walking to the bus stop on that same street on Christmas Day 1949 when he said that he saw a strong light in the sky and then saw a small child coming out of a building dressed in a white shirt and black trousers. Uri was moved by the accuracy of the information because white shirt and black trousers was how his mother always dressed him. When Uri got a bit older and was sent to school, he never worked hard but always got high marks, raising the suspicion and curiosity of his teachers. His exam papers were almost the exact same as some of the top students, errors and all. He was accused of cheating many times and admitted that he could look at the back of a classmate's head and see what they were writing. He said the words appeared as if on a TV screen in his mind. According to his teacher Joy Filippo, he also had a talent on the basketball court because apparently he could make a shot from almost anywhere. By the time he was 18, Uri was eager for army service and was desperate to make his soldier father proud. His dream was to use his telepathic gifts to serve his country and become the perfect spy. Sadly, the Six-Day War put an end to his fantasies. In June of 1967, 18 months after he joined up, his unit was caught in an ambush and he was wounded in the head and right arm, unable to fully straighten his left elbow. His hopes of being a spy were crushed, but he remained a soldier and went to a government summer camp for children. There he showed his amazing abilities to the children and soon word spread about his powers. Even the prime minister at the time heard of Uri and invited him to attend a party, and there he was asked about Israel's future, to which Uri said an enormous event was going to occur. And suddenly he fell still and said that President Nasser, Egypt's hardline dictator, was dead. The next day, news became public. The Egyptian leader really was dead from a heart attack. And now Uri is a well-known illusionist and a TV personality, so I guess he got his fame and fortune after all. I saw this story, thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to share it with you guys, but let me know in the comments below, do you really buy this? Do you believe that Uri has real psychic powers that he somehow got from ET? And if so, why are aliens just flying around giving random kids superpowers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you later. Hey guys, what's up? It's Mikey Chen. On this channel, we talk a lot about superpowers. We talk a lot about aliens. Now let's put those two things together. In 1971, a Serbian-American scientist named Dr. Andrija Puharic met Uri Geller, a young Israeli man who claimed to be a psychic. Uri came off really arrogant and wanted nothing besides fame and fortune. The people around Uri would often call him an arrogant punk, but Puharic saw something in him and decided to see what Uri could do. So Puharic rented a 6th-floor apartment near the Mediterranean coast north of Tel Aviv and decided to